back to StogieReview.com. I'm Justin Holman. Today I'm going to be reviewing for you the Troya XTRA line of cigars. This particular Troya is they call it their number 54. It is a 48 ring gauge by 5 3/4 of an inch long. It has a 1999 Corojo wrapper along with a Nicaraguan binder and filler. For this particular cigar, I'm going to use my punch cutter. Go ahead and cut this. Go ahead and show you how this is done. Just put the edge of the punch into the cigar, work it in back and forth a little bit, and then pull it out. As you can see, you got a nice little circle cut. Let's take a pre-lit draw here. Okay, I can move a fair amount of air through there, so it should burn fairly well. So you take a smell of the wrapper here. Nothing particular that I'm picking up. Let's try the foot. Yeah, same thing. Nothing that I can particularly place on this cigar. But let's go ahead and light her up. I'm going to use my single flame torch lighter again. Go ahead and just gently toast the foot. The initial taste on that is really good. Take a few more puffs here and I'll just get a better feel of the flavor on it. As you could tell, it produced a pretty good amount of smoke. Just trying to fully understand the flavors here. Probably take me a couple of draws before I can fully figure that out. As usual, I have my glass of water. I also thought I'd mix it up a little bit on this particular review and enjoy a glass of cognac. This particular cognac is Louis Baron. I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly. Picked up a bottle of this probably about a year and a half ago at the recommendation of my local liquor store, and definitely enjoyed it. I think it was right around $23 a bottle, so the price of it was really good. So we'll be enjoying that a little bit later. I can tell you that the Troya line is handmade in the Dominican. According to their literature, they're saying that these are a robust, full-flavored taste that remains smooth, balanced, and satisfying throughout the smoking experience. So we should be able to answer that question at the end of this review. As I said, this particular one has the 99 Corojo wrapper, but they also have 3 other ones in there. I got the literature. They have a Connecticut wrapper, and I also have a Cameroon wrapper. This is my 3rd Troya that I've ever had. First time I had them was actually in a cigar shop. We had a event about 10 days ago, and I met our local rep out here in Las Vegas, a guy by the name of Ron. Yes, his name was Ron. Very nice guy, very informative. Talked to him a little bit about what we do here at StogieReview.com, and he gave me a complete overview of the the Troya line and the blend. Apparently Troya also has another line called the Classico that is rolled by Don Pepin Garcia, who, as you know, is one of Jerry's favorite manufacturers. It's a little bit of coffee, a little bit of cocoa flavor to it. Something a little sweeter besides just the cocoa too. I imagine as I continue to enjoy the cigar, I'll be able to pick that up a little bit more. Now you're probably wondering why you're not seeing Walt at the moment. Walt is experiencing a couple computer issues, so he has to replace his video card. Somehow it just died on him, so I'm going to fill in for him, and we expect to see Jerry back real soon as well. Also, don't forget to get your questions in for our next Your Questions, My Answers, which I'm not exactly sure when we're going to film that. I think we're going to do that this weekend, but I haven't heard from Jerry yet, so send us your questions, send us an audio clip, or send us a video clip of what you would like answered. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take a break and smoke some more of my of my Troya. You can see I haven't really smoked that much of it. Not too bad of a burn. It's got a real dark ash to it. Ash seems to be fairly strong, doesn't seem to be flaky, but then again, I haven't really smoked that much of my cigar yet, so we will check back here shortly and hopefully give you some more flavors that I'm experiencing with this cigar. Visit stinkycigar.com to order your Stinky Cigar ashtray, and when you check out, use the promo code StogieReview, one word, to receive free shipping. Hello everyone, welcome back. I've been enjoying my Troya XTRA here for about 30 minutes or so. The flavor profile has remained extremely consistent on this cigar, so getting a kind of a coffee, sweet cocoa flavor to it. You see, I am a little more than the halfway point on this particular cigar. My burn ring on here it's fairly decent. Definitely didn't do anything too crazy or out of the ordinary, so definitely rate it as a good burn so far. I've yet to take a taste of my cognac, so go ahead and try that and see if that affects the flavor profile of my cigar. This is a 5-year cognac. It's been sitting for about an hour now, breathing, letting the flavors really open on it. So go ahead and take a drink of this and see if we get any different flavors with the cigar. It's a pretty smooth cognac for being just a 5-year one, so it's fairly young. One tip for tasting cigars that a friend told me about the other day is if you don't want to exhale through your nostrils, which can be a little painful at times, just hold the smoke in your mouth for, say, about 10 or 15 seconds, and that should start help you taste the flavors of the tobacco in your cigar, because it'll start to really go on the towards the back of your tongue where some more of the flavors can be picked up. So even with the cognac, all those the rich chocolatey coffee flavors definitely still coming through. So that's kind of surprising. I thought the cognac would kind of take over on it. If you haven't checked out Walt's last review, the one on the Indian Tobacco Cameroon Legend, you should definitely check it out. Apparently, Pennsylvania is looking to introduce their very first tobacco tax, and they want to be 50% of the price of the cigar or cigarette. So, the example he used is a $10 cigar would now cost him 15, which is just plain ridiculous. I understand if they want to add a tobacco tax, but do something reasonable. Don't make it 50% of the price, and then people just don't buy cigars at their local shops anymore, and then they just resort to mail order, and then your local tobacco shop can go out of business, put people out of work, and it doesn't really solve anything. I don't know why they insist on having crazy taxes like this unless they don't want people to smoke, and they figure if they make it cost prohibitive, then people won't. But there's still the internet, and there's still a lot of great prices, and they're just actually losing money at their local community than what they're going to make for those people who actually pay those taxes. So if you're in Pennsylvania or you're in a state that's proposing crazy taxes, make sure you write to your senators and let them know that you object to this, and as a cigar smoker, that you don't feel that this is a positive move on their part. Let them know you're going to lose local business and actually lose any potential tax that you might collect if it was more reasonable. Now out here in Vegas, we're about 30%, which can be pretty high as well too. So when I was back in Chicago, I believe it was 18%, and it was a little more reasonable. It was 13 or 18, I don't remember the exact number. So still bought from the local B&M and supported them. So tax it is fine, but make it reasonable. Alright, so move the cloud of smoke here. I'm going to go ahead and take one final break and continue enjoying my Troya XTRA here, and we will check back with the final thoughts on this cigar. Looking for luxury cigar accessories and apparel? Then look no further than CigarMany.com. From cutters to lighters, humidor stash trays, humidification devices to apparel, CigarMany.com carries it all. Hello once again. I've been smoking the Troya XTRA, and we are about an hour into smoking this nice little cigar. You can see it's got a nice ash on it. It's got a pretty good burn ring. Got a little guy right there, but not really going to worry about him. The cigar has definitely not gotten hot in my fingers, so what little I got left here, I can continue smoking, probably down to the point I can't even hold on to it anymore. My flavor profile has remained extremely consistent. So as we said in the beginning, their marketing line, it's a robust, full flavor taste that remains smooth, balanced, and satisfying. And in this case, I would have to definitely agree with that. It's nice to have the consistent taste in here. As I've been smoking the cigar, I haven't noticed any harshness in it. I keep saying too much. I realize that. Volume of smoke has remained consistent. It's definitely got great volume to it. Extremely easy draw. Good flavor, as I mentioned, and I would classify this as a medium cigar. I also recommend trying one of these cigars. I believe the price on these I paid $7 for this one, so it's a little higher in the price range, but it's definitely a good value for your $7. Oh yeah, one thing I wanted to point out about their band here. As I'd mentioned in some of the reviews, it's good to enjoy your cigar for a little while before you try to remove the band because of the glue they used. Well, Troya decided to take this one step further, and if you can see on the back here, it looks like that's just their logo built into the band. But actually, it's a sticker. So then your band will come off real easy. There's no glue back here. So you could remove your Troya band at any point in time in your smoking experience that you feel necessary. And you could also sometimes re-stick it. Oh, I guess this one's not going to do it this time. But that's kind of a nice little touch. Definitely like to see some more manufacturers do something similar to this, so that way, in case you get a little extra glue on the band when they're putting it on, you're not going to risk tearing your cigar, especially if you want to smoke it past where the band is, which, again, entirely up to you. If you're enjoying the cigar, continue to smoke it. So to wrap things up, it's a great medium cigar. It's got a good cocoa coffee flavor to it. Burn quality, I'd have to say, is really good. It's got a real good easy draw to it. Using my punch cut in this case, it produced an excellent volume of smoke. I didn't have any issues with it, and I really enjoyed it. It's a great Dominican cigar. So if you get a chance and you see one of these at your local tobacconist, pick one up and give it a try. Down the road, we'll have to review their other one, the Classical line, which is made in the traditional Cuban style. Some things I remember about that is it has a triple cap, which is a Cuban style. And I did have one at the local event too, and we'll have to pick up another one to do another review to let you know my thoughts on that one as well. So, again, thank you for watching and checking out our videos. Again, get your questions into us so that we can work on episode 13 of Your Questions, My Answers, and continue to fill out the comments. Let us know how we're doing, things you want to see, things you don't want to see, suggestions, congratulations, anything like that. So, for StogieReview.com, I'm Justin Holman. Until next time.